Decoding MENA. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new episode of Decoding MENA. Let's jump right into it. There's been a lot of buzz lately on social media about a Tunisian convoy headed to the Rafah crossing, aiming to break the siege on Gaza. How do you see this movement?
Well, this convoy consists of around 1,500 civilian activists. They're traveling in 14 buses and about 100 private cars. They left Tunisia, passed through Libya, and are now approaching the Egyptian border at Salem. Their declared goal is to reach Rafah and hold a demonstration.
But they're not soldiers, not diplomats, just civilians. So what exactly do they plan to achieve? Are they intending to break into the crossing?
That's the question. The Rafah crossing is already closed, but crucially, from the Israeli side, not the Egyptian side. Even if Egypt lets them reach the border, they simply can't cross into Gaza without Israeli coordination.
And this isn't the first time we've seen something like this, is it?
No, not at all. Back in 2014, 58 French female activists came to Cairo and staged a sit-in at the airport. They disrupted airport operations and then went online blaming Egypt for blocking their support to Gaza. It became a media stunt, one that twisted the facts.
So we're looking at a recurring scenario, different actors but same script?
Precisely. The intention appears to be less about actual impact and more about creating a moment, a media headline, if you will, often at Egypt's expense.
Why is Egypt cautious about allowing such convoys in? Is it just about security, or is there more to it?
There are three main concerns. First, Egypt needs to protect these activists from any harm. Second, it must prevent any clashes from happening within its borders. And third, perhaps most importantly, it must safeguard national security. There's no guarantee that all 1,500 individuals are harmless.
Why not use the sea like the Mavi Marmara did? Or simply protest in their own countries?
Excellent point. If you truly want to support Gaza, pressure your own governments. Take France, for example. It approved arms deals with Israel worth 358 million euros. Go protest that. But coming to Egypt accusing it of blocking Gaza is unfair and misguided.
Let's talk about what Egypt is actually doing to help Gaza, because that part gets overlooked a lot.
Indeed, Egypt proposed a comprehensive reconstruction plan for Gaza, a 112-page document, complete with full-color architectural designs. The plan would rebuild Gaza in 5 years at a cost of $53 billion, far less than the $100 billion estimated by others. And it's not just talk. The plan is phased, starting with emergency shelters and infrastructure in the first 6 months.
Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia is working the diplomatic front.
Correct. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is leading an international conference in New York on June 17th under the supervision of the United Nations. Its goal, enforce the two-state solution. It's co-chaired by France and involves the EU, UK, Japan, Brazil, Turkey, and more. The difference is, this conference won't end with vague promises. Each country will be assigned specific tasks with deadlines.
So while others are posing for the camera, some are doing the real work.
Exactly. Egypt is leading efforts inside the region, politically and logistically, while Saudi Arabia is building external pressure through diplomacy.
Do you think Egypt will eventually allow the Tunisian convoy to enter?
Egypt might, as a gesture of goodwill, but it will monitor everything closely. At the end of the day, Egypt's top priority is its own national security and that of its 120 million citizens.
And to our audience, in a world full of images and noise, truth is still the most powerful voice. Good night and stay safe.